OMG. Res 209 Aviation donated 13 Canadian dollars and 99 cents. Hi stranger, I've missed you. Res 209 Aviation donated 2 Canadian dollars and 79 cents. Res 209 Aviation donated 2 Canadian dollars and 79 cents. Bye now. Res 209 Aviation donated 2 Canadian dollars and 79 cents. May.
Alright, there you go. That took a while to get the stream fixed. Everybody, welcome back. Sorry. I might have given some people there a bit of a seizure. But whenever this works, you can hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Things are working well. With the exception of the camera. Alright. Okay. Welcome, everybody, back to the channel. This is Twitch01 Livestream. How are you guys doing out there? I hope you guys are faring well. And everybody, today we are back, everybody, in X-Plane 12. X-Plane 12. Yes, everybody, this flight simulator came out yesterday. Hot, brand new. Everybody, everyone's been waiting for it, and it's finally here. What do you guys think?
Ray donated £2. Yo, can you give me owner on your Discord server? Kissing face.
No. Good. Anyway, things are looking great. This is X-Plane 12, right? I've got no add-ons installed whatsoever here for this live stream, just to keep it very simple. just to keep it very vanilla. And it looks pretty bad for a $60 brand new 2022 flight simulator. And that's kind of what most people are disappointed in, right? You pay $60 for a flight simulator, you get quite alright planes, but the scenery, it really just cannot hold up with the Microsoft Flight Simulator standards. That is for sure, and that's something we've figured out so far.
Pixel Train close and
Welcome
donated
back. How you
5
doing,
New
ma'am?
Zealand dollars. Angola.
Angola. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Angola. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Lots of people would refer this would refer the iPhone 14 to X-Plane 12. Did you guys watch the iPhone 14 demonstration like a few hours ago? iPhone 14 looks the same as iPhone 13, right? Especially if you're not looking for Pro, right? You know what I mean? And so it does the X-Plane 12. Kind of is being the X-Plane 11, pretty much. Jesus Christ, that's very bad weather, by the way. I mean, but what X-Plane 12 basically is just a graphical update.
Spry Ovation donated
that's all it is to
$2.
it. Yeah. How you doing, man?
Eyes. My beautiful blue eyes.
Shut up. The thing we do have is rain. It's not even proper rain, though. It's still like this overlay rain, which I hate.
Great donated £2.
I don't know,
Wanna be
man.
owner of mine. Kissing face.
Not right now. Right. This is not too great. So that is for sure interesting. I mean, that's kind of the thing, the whole thing that's happening at the moment, and the general opinion. People are a bit disappointed that it's only a little graphical. They basically, it's like kind of throwing a Minecraft shader to X-Plane. That's kind of another analogy I have, everybody. But a big change, of course, which I talked about yesterday, was the A3 or 30. Everybody, the butter machine. Yes, everybody, welcome aboard the Airbus A330, the butter machine indeed. Now freeware default plane here included in X-Plane 12 with built-in droplets of waters, which is something we had before in X-Plane 11 with add-ons, but that's great. Anyway, things are looking good. You know what, let's just turn on this plane here. That should be not too hard. I mean, this plane isn't like a realistic I should probably turn on the batteries. Okay, wait a second, there you go. Battery 1, battery 2, turn on the APU. Yeah, this plane isn't a realistic piece of masterclass work, right? It's still, well, it's not that crazy, is it? Like, for example, the INS alignment and all that stuff, it's not very realistic at all. And the fact that when you turn on this plane, all the switches are off. You have to turn on the whole plane, which is very strange. I mean, I've never seen that before, but you know what? That's fine enough. All right, let's turn on the plane here. There we go. Right T. Cruise supply, turn on all that here. And we're just waiting for the APU to turn on. Come on, APU. Start up. Can we see some sign of life, please? Give me some life, little APU. Here you go. All right, let's turn on the, we should probably turn on the fuel pump. How are you doing, Concord Mapper? Very interesting name. How you doing, ma'am?
£5. Shall I get the demo version first before buying it?
Yes.
And is XP12 just XP11 but a bit better with graphics?
Yes. Yes. I'm not even sure. Oh my god, Lace Kaspari. Oh my god, oh my god. Why are you back?
Welcome
back. How you doing, man?
€10.
Greetings to Austria. Alright, you're not very constructive here. You're not very much helping with the question. But yes, get the demo version, please.
Good night.
Good night. Yes. Yes, you should probably get the demo version. It's basically just a shader thrown onto
Visit
X-Plane.
San Diego next trip. Lufthansa flies from Newark. Winking face.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Munich. Only weird people live there. All right. No. Anyway, really. God, I keep getting sidetracked because of your stupid donations. I mean, thank you very much. All right. I mean, yes, it's basically like throwing a shader like on Minecraft. That's kind of what it is, right? You have, I mean, there's Minecraft shaders that also add rain animation and puddles. Basically the same. Right? I mean, it is better. It is better than X-Plane 11. It is better, right? That is the point. It is better. It's not better than Microsoft, but it's better.
$2.
Right. There you go.
should play Airlines Manager Tycoon 2022.
Is that interesting for the channel for me to play Airliner Tycoon? Really? Are you sure? I really don't think so. All right, let's turn on this A330 here. So I think I'm looking at this kind of the outdated screens we have here. I don't know why, but I don't know how I feel about the standby instrument. You know, like I mean the backup instrument. Yeah, whatever. All right, everything's looking great. So APU, come on, turn the hell on now, please. Yeah, this is not crazy realistic. I mean, for example, it shows external power here, but there is no GPU card here, obviously.
Concord Mapper donated £2.
How you doing,
How
Concord?
many gigabytes is XP12?
Oh, dude, I should check probably now. I mean, I have installed for today's video. I have installed some add-ons, everybody, that I'm gonna check and upload tomorrow, right? It's loading right now. It's probably gonna be, I think, I say a 70 gigabyte. I mean, pretty much the same as X-Plane 11. So if you can do X-Plane 11 storage-wise, you can do X-Plane 12. That's kind of my rule that I would give to you now. Rule of thumb. Anyway, does this door open here? It doesn't. What a shame. We'll have, actually, something I didn't check out in yesterday's video was the first class. I mean, the business, is this business or is this first? This is first. Nice one.
Rate
Little
donated £2.
little flowers?
I love Discord so much. I can't live without Discord.
Yeah. I honestly, I haven't really used Discord in a while now, and I don't miss it at all. Anyway, things are looking great. Yeah, we've got some roses here, so that's great. We've got, this is the business class, I guess. All right, business class also looks decent, of course, right? I mean, this is the most basic business class without any branding on it. This is nice one, and this is also business. I mean, the A330, after all, really is not a small plane. Anyway, it's maybe now time to turn it on. Jesus Christ, why cannot I get? All right, APU is available. Can we get APU generation? There we go. APU generator is on, and yes, we can see that here in the screens. I'm not quite sure, man. The colors are a bit strange. Do you guys also feel like they're a bit odd? Like, to consider comparing it to a real A330, you know what I mean? It's a bit weird. All right, anyway, we're ready for engine startup. I don't really care. Right, so let's do this. We're gonna just quickly turn on the bleed. Where's the bleed? Engine bleed. There we go. APU bleed. There we go. Let's turn on the engine master 2. Here we go. And just engage it. Ignition start. Please. Actually, we can already see some rev counting in the engines already here, and the N1 generator and compressor, simply because because it is quite windy. The wind is moving the engines a bit already, so kind of already having a bit of a starter motor, the Mother Nature starter motor. Right, things are looking great. N1 is coming up. Yes. N1 compression. Come on. Look at that resolution. Yeah, so real. So real. All right. Now, turn on the engine number 2.
£2.
Engine
Can I
more, I mean.
seamlessly plug my Discord server then?
Right.
Kissing
No,
face.
absolutely not. Don't do that. No, absolutely not. All right. So we are starting up our A330. I mean, I'm not quite sure. The clouds look nice, but that's pretty much all it is. So we've got LAX. LAX looks a bit decent. LAX seriously does look decent because they have done some proper work, but that's pretty much it. All right. Oh, good. Now, Ty, come on. Hello, Mikey Boy. Oh, welcome back. How you doing, man?
Microboy
Right.
Productions
There you
donated
go.
$3. Hey
Looking
Swiss.
great.
Two
How you doing, man?
questions. Did you send my package, and do you know how to take off
I'm pretty
the
sure I have.
XP12? I'm having trouble to take off. I looked it up and tried different things. Doesn't work. Any suggestions?
Do I look like Jesus? I don't know. Let's talk on Instagram. I'm gonna update you with the shipping. Right. Anyway, things looking great. Let's turn on the wipers. Yes, and they work. Oh, look at that effectiveness of the wipers. Look at this. You can even hear them. Wow. All right, now let's see. We don't even have to do a reverse thrust action. We can just immediately head for the runway. Yes, give it a bit of action. Bit of action, come on. Here you go. Yes. Now, is it a smart idea to take this A330 off of Hawthorne here, where normally SpaceX is headquartered? I mean, look at this 5,000 foot long runway. Look at those Cessna aeroplanes. Yes, smart idea. Okay. What I like is the new runway lights. They definitely look better. The strobe lights. I've never seen them before in I've never even seen them before in real life like that. Probably because I haven't flown in these kind of IMC conditions. But yeah. Okay. Time to take off. We might just want to use the whole of runway, so let's just taxi all the way to the back. Oh, and we can see some water splashing, right? Ooh, wow. Crazy. What's up, Jonathan?
Jonathan L donated $2.
L.
I love plain PR0 in yeah.
Same. All right, come on now. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we've got a few puddles here. I do like the reflectiveness. It does make the whole thing a bit better, but it looks. You know what, you guys? I don't know if probably only a very small percent of viewers will probably relate to this, but you know these GTA San Andreas videos where they have like the GTA San Andreas modded, you know, from 2004, right? But it's modded to make it look better, like basically like a shader, like in Minecraft, right? And pretty much the only thing that makes it look modern and good is reflectiveness in on the asphalt. I don't know if I'm the only one who who's watched these kind of videos here of San Andreas being modded, but it's the same thing. Just add reflection to the asphalt to make it look modern and good. Good. Right, let's take off. Right. Yes. Oh, we can hear the sounds. I like the sounds. All right. Full power. Why is there runway lights here? Okay, let's run across them. Full power. I like that sound there. Hello, Captain.
Captain Aviation donated
What a stupid
$2.
name. All right.
It's do you live under a rock, not behind the moon?
You do live behind the moon if you don't say live behind. Who says live under a rock, idiot? All right, Hawthorne. Let's leave Hawthorne behind. Come on, man. Yeah, the Buddha machine has taken up. Actually, that's gone pretty well. You know what? That was pretty nice. I like that. That was good operation, everybody. The Swiss Zero One has approved. Okay, everybody. You know, that's something I missed. You know, when flying Microsoft all the time, and it's the absolute handling that you have. Right, I don't know why, but these planes fly a whole lot better in the X-Plane Flight Simulator. It's just so much more smooth. I don't know if I'm probably the only person that feels like it, but I feel like my landings are a whole lot better in X-Plane for some reason. Even though maybe Microsoft actually is being more realistic. I really don't know, man. We're getting so much into the detail of realism that it's really hard to really make out differences. But I mean, what can you say, man? Microsoft, as it is, as it stands, without having to purchase anything to it, right? Microsoft is just a superior flight simulator. I think we can conclude that, right? All right, everybody, enough of just being serious. It's now time to actually have some fun. It's now time to land the A330. When I say land, I mean land smoothly. So let's land it. Land it smoothly, everybody. Welcome to Swiss Zero One. It's time to turn around a little bit, and we've got the Los Angeles airport, everybody, right in front of us. Now, Los Angeles, big airport. I should probably clear the vision here, the view to the joystick. All right, we're a bit fast. I think, you know, I really much like the new runway lights. That is a big improvement, so that's nice. Why are we so fast? Can we just wait a second? Wait. I should have probably focused a bit more on doing this approach properly. All right, there we go. Now 150 knots. Something like that, and we can now continue our approach stably. Now, I do not want you to forget that we still have 50 knots of wind, gusty wind, turbulent wind, wind that challenges the pilot and you. So this might not be the most smoothest of operations. I want to try to do smooth landing. I mean, we've got Los Angeles there. This thing can stop. No time. 2010 might. Oh, you too, bitch. Alright, that's been quite smooth considering the weather. Yeah, has this been the best landing ever? No. That was technically a bit crap, but there we go. We have actually... Yes! We stopped. And that's kind of the point, what I'm saying. Alright, I've put up the G's mod. Like the G's mod for measuring the landing rate, right? We won't be able to operate that today. Right, let's check this out here in the fleet simulator. In the landing, I mean, the butter landing, the butter landing, everybody. Here we go. And there's something I'm always wondering about. There's like a freeze frame whenever you touch down the A330. Look at this.
€2.
Hey, man,
Swiss
look at this.
beef and corn.
No, what is corn? Oh, never mind. There's no freeze frame now, but there used to be like a freeze frame, but when you touch down, like a freeze. Anyway, there's no freeze frame anymore. Everybody, a smooth landing, actually. Pretty good.
Chris88Z donated $5.
How you doing, Chris?
Life update on my friend Trinoke. He took a DNA test and found out that he is 2.5% sub-Saharan and now thinks he has a pass to say the word. Agree or disagree?
Dude, sub-Saharan is far from being eligible to receive the pass. It's only Middle East.
OMG.
I don't
Premier donated $10. Hi Swiss. Their RCA 320 is being built and will be ready next fall. Email in my channel.
That is looking great. That is interesting. Update me on that, please, Mr. Plane Nerd. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Anyway, look at this. That's been a beautiful landing, by the way. I just wanted to mention that. Yes. Right, you know what? I think what X-Plane basically is saying here with this new update here is, what color is your reflection of rain? Right. Now time to take off once again. We've got a bit of runway left, but you know what I'm going to do now is do a pro move and just turn around. Wide eyes. Oh, no, not reverse thrust. Full power. Turn on, take off the A330 once again. Everybody, that's been pretty much the first landing here on this stream on the A330. Now, yes, by the way, something, I have configured proper rain. Something I cannot, by the way, something I wanted to show you. Something I cannot seem to work out is having proper overcast. Let's go for overcast clouds, because clouds is kind of a new thing that we have here. Right, overcast is the whole sky being overcast with clouds. But the thing is, there is none overcast. It's just blue skies sometimes sticking out still. I don't know why.
Haha, sorry, you're awesome.
Thank you.
Flame Nerd donated $5. UV course in Lufthansa livery.
That's great. When was that? I flew Lufthansa last week, actually. That was nice. It was a nice... You know, Lufthansa is always a nice... I don't know why, but Lufthansa is always late, by the way. I never had a Lufthansa flight that's on time, but kind of, that's kind of like a... That's kind of like a cool... You know, it's kind of... They're like rebelling. You know, you gotta respect the game. And yeah, that is not overcast. That is like 7 to 8 quarts. That is... You know what? That is broken at most. Some very savage VFR pilots would rate this cloud cast as like a broken, or like even a scattered. That would be a scattered. That would be like a 6 to 7 out of 8. So you measure in eights. I think that's not eights, but like, you know. All right. Anyway, it's time to come in for the next airport. We've got this Kilo Charlie Papa Mike. We've got Compton, everybody. Yes, we're getting a little bit gangster. Try Compton, actually. Let's do that. Right. You know, I really want to try that now. Let's do that.
Spencer
Right.
Meyer donated $2.
I'm doing Spencer.
I have a question 7JK low haha.
What a great joke. That was funny. All right. Now, I'm trying to keep this approach a bit more stable until we come in for Compton. Where's Compton now? I cannot see anything through the rain. Oh, what a shame. We're probably going to just crash in the middle of Los Angeles then. You know what? Concerning, you know, consider, I mean, why in X-Plane is Los Angeles so vastly, not like, it's very sparsely populated here. At least that's what X-Plane likes to see. I don't know why. All right, where's Ann Runway? Where's Compton? Oh, we've just already flown past the Why are we already to? Oh, the auto throttle activated again, didn't it? Oh, the auto throttle did. The auto throttle is activating once again. Why? Why Airbus? Why it's going full power? I hate this. Right. Oh yeah, you know, I haven't flown Airbus in a while, and I forgot that it kind of doesn't listen to the pilot. It has its kind of own thing going on. Oh no, he's on the approach. Oh, probably it's a very good idea to go full power now. And Compton is right here. I'm just meandering about here in the city, am I not? So come on, don't go full power all the time, you stupid airplane. It's just throttled up once again. This is stupid.
Zeno donated $5. Make another video about Infinite Flight's new updates if you run out of ideas.
You know what? I'm trying to keep it more bit professional. I've got a green screen now. I cannot talk about mobile games all the time. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's do like a teardrop maneuver, so we can come in for Compton. Dude, I hate these. Stop! It went full power once again. This is why we're above 200 knots once again. It doesn't even make sense. Why would the auto throttle overspeed the plane intentionally? Is that normal or is that just X-Plane?
Spencer Meyer donated $2.
Right,
I'm an Airbus engineer and can confirm. Cold face, skull, cold face.
You know, I love to see these Airbus engineers know how they always use their emojis. You know, they have a thing. You know, the Airbus engineers, you know, with their emojis. It's kind of like their thing. Oh my God, Brendan is back. How you doing, Brendan? How you doing, my friend?
OMG.
It's good to see
Brendan
you back.
Donated $30. Preferi on Instagram. Still need that patch. Not sure about this X-Plane. So much more at home with MSFS.
I don't think I have your address still. Please send me a message on Instagram. Why? Oh my God, I hate this fucking A330. It's gone full power. We're too
Insane at Plane Landings donated £1 and 79 pence. MSFS 2020 is better.
You know, it's really just annoying, you guys. I mean, I hate this. Why does it go full power all the time? I'm trying to come in for a fucking approach, and then the auto throttle decides to go, oh, let's go 500,000 knots. Fucking hell. It's not like that in real life. It's not that annoying. I mean, I've never flown the A330 in real life, but yeah. Right. You guys need new ideas. Where should we go? Where should we go?
Jonathan L. donated $2. I can confirm I built the A330 with my own hands.
Where should we go? Give me an idea.
Mark Hain donated €4 and 99 cents. Kannst du bitte was auf Deutsch sagen haha? Can you please say something on German haha?
On German, halt die Fresse. Key West. Isn't it like... Aha! Tried to remember the IKEA code. It is right here. Alright, let's try this here just to check this out a little bit. Leave the engines
Only
running.
Daniel donated €4 and 99 cents.
Dumbledore.
I was in the last landing video and I made the stop at Gibraltar Airport.
Oh! Nice. That was probably nice. All right. You know, I shouldn't react so emotionally to the little auto throttle in the A330. I mean, we all have flaws. The A330 definitely has one. I should calm down. I'm sorry to everyone who's I offended. Anyway, look at this water. You know what? I'm a bit disappointed in the new water animation. I don't know. Probably didn't come across in the video.
$2. Land with no flaps.
No. Okay, maybe we could do that later, but you know, I want to do butter landings first.
A Dizzy Vanapali donated $2.
You guys are donating way too much. Thank you so much.
BTW, I love you, smile.
I mean, why would you though? I mean, look, guys, please, thank you so much, but please shut up.
NBFS donated £1.79.
Thank you so much, Edita.
Hello there, Swiss.
Hello, NBFS. It's an interesting name. What does the acronym stand for? We all wonder now. No, but really, this thing with the water, I don't know. They changed the water. It just looks more blue. And that's kind of all that is to it. I'm a little bit disappointed. I expected what the kind of like better quality. I expected what Microsoft has going on. I mean, Microsoft's water is crazy, man. They have like a GTA, like kind of like GTA 5. And I've always been in love with GTA 5's water animation and like the waves. Because it's like 3D. It kind of really does stick out of the water, right? And you can properly swim. Right? That's not possible here. That's just 2D. That is 2D. And I've got like maximum waves right now. Right? And I mean, look. It's not. It's just a different color. Just a different texture. It is nicely glossy though. Alright, let's take off. Full power. Yes. Flaps. Come on. Oh, yes, there's the rudder, by the way. Alright, welcome to Key West. I mean, are you guys a bit disappointed? I mean, the water mass never looked great. Can we get some nice weather here back, by the way?
A Dizzy Vanapali donated $2.
I do, man.
Do you want me to donate $1,000?
No, please don't do that. Save your money, please. Alright, let's take off. Oh, that has only barely worked. Alright. Wait, by the way, let's switch to good weather.
I don't think I'm gonna buy X-Planes.
I do, man. Alright, that is a bit of an interesting choice. I mean, I understand it because it's probably a whole lot easier just to, you know, go... Oh my god, this looks like FSX. Oh my god, it looks exactly... It looks like FSX. It looks...
Spencer Meyer donated $5. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Malaysian Air Flight 103. Also love the videos. Mate, butter my biscuits, please.
Oh. That is literally FSX. Literally. That is literally FSX. Is it just like a weird coincidence? Ah, Jesus Christ. That is... That is literally FSX. That is literally... Am I playing the right game? That is literally... Literally FSX. Literally. I mean, I was already wondering. I mean, by the way, I'm playing this on maximum graphics, whatever is possible to get out of this game, which is not... I mean, the performance is very good. FSX with a cloud add-on and like a reshade. Can we all agree on this? Oh, what other place should we visit here, you guys? Give me another idea to... Oh, bit of a Caesar alert. Caesar alert. No, but really, what other idea?
Did you leave on a pally donated $2? Can you shout me out in next vid last don't know sweary?
No. Thank you. I mean, yeah. There you go. Right, that is literally, that is a bit disappointing. Alright, let's go to TFFJ then. Alright. See, Zeno has already donated, but okay. Jeez, I'm a bit, I don't know why. I mean, in my video, I was trying to be very positive. I definitely, oh.
Zeno donated $2. TFFJ.
No.
Jonathan L donated $2.
No.
XP12 graphics straight garbage. Lululululululu.
No. Can we, please, another location? We can try to take off. Give me another idea, you guys. Right, no, I mean, this basically, for everyone that doesn't understand the context right here, I haven't installed the whole world here. I've only installed, like, North America. I think Australia I do as well have. Europe. Because I, of course, wanted to make this video as quickly as possible. I didn't download the whole world, which is why this is a little bit broken. Fly to the mall. Okay, we should... Okay, there we go. We've already entered the water. So, that's great. Yeah. Alright. La mall. What is the ICAO code for that one once again? Because it probably won't show up here, right? Oh, man. TF... No. LF... LJ? That's Courchevel. LZ? No. No,
Ali donated $2 Australian dollars and 99 cents. And GL, I thought Explain 12's graphics would be better.
I kind of did as well. What's up, Aditya?
Aditya Vanapali donated $2. Lele 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 monkey.
Fly to Toronto. Let's go to Toronto City. How about that? Toronto Bishop, Toronto City. Ah, no. Right. Try this. Just check this out, you guys. We want to try out a bit of a. I mean, okay, this is basic scenery, right? Without having installed anything, right? But that's pretty much all that is to this simulator, man. What's up, Barney? How you doing, man?
Barney's 3290 donated $2. With all those donation you can now pay your gas and electricity bill XD. It's so high these days. I hope the European government will do something to lower it.
It is crazy how much this looks like FSX, and it is crazy how the gas prices have gone up, right? And the electricity, I mean, especially in Germany, like just the electricity bill. I cannot wait to pay that. Anyway, the things are looking great. This is FSX. There's no way you're gonna tell me that this is a flight simulator from 2022.
Zeno donated $2. FSX might even be better than this.
You know what? I don't know why I'm so disappointed now. I mean, it looks barely better than X-Plane 11. Wait, something I want to try is... Okay, I mean, I have put in some very unfortunate weather. I do have to say, right? Because, you know, there's no wind. I've got 0 knots of wind. Right. And wind definitely changes how the waves move, right? We can just, runway water condition, make waves a bit higher. Just so, you know, it doesn't look as bad, right? Waves do make a bit of a difference, but not that much, man. It still looks like FSX. It still looks like FSX, dude. All right, just to cheer us up, it's time to come in for a landing. I mean, something that... Why are the runways always wet, though? I don't get that. This doesn't happen in real life. Okay, maybe in England. Right. Let's come in for a landing. Start new flight. So, right, let's come for a bit of a landing. Alright, so get the landing gear down.
Luxavia donated €4.99.
Sorry, I got bored by the
Just
flight
bought
simulator being
Microsoft
bad.
Flight Simulator
I don't know.
2020 in the X-Plane 12 demo. Thought that the graphics will be better /. But still good. Which is better?
I mean, use your eyes
Fast Tracer
to
donated
make a
$4.99.
decision. Jesus Christ.
Remember me. How far are you?
I do,
When
man.
is the new apartment tour?
Ah, the apartment tour. Right, I'm not at all done with my apartment. Sadly enough. I don't even have a closet for my clothes. To put it that way. Alright, there we go. That's been a bit of a quick landing. It's now down to stop properly. Everybody on the A330. Butter machine. Butter machine is... Yeah, sorry, go. Okay, what else do you guys want to see? What other play? I want to see London City, actually.
$2.99. Looks sort of rushed.
I mean, you know, define rushed. I mean, what is there that you can make better about this fight? It's not buggy at all, right? That's great. I don't really see lots of lagging, right? It's not really crash lots. Right, the only the thing that they need to do to make this flight simulator somewhat better when it comes to vanilla is add satellite scenery. Right, I keep repeating myself, but that's like the thing. They need satellite scenery. They need proper buildings. I mean, look at this. This is definitely not what downtown Toronto looks like. That's not downtown Toronto. That's like Family Guy living here. Right, and that's like the problem.
$32.90 donated $2. What if we rate the review section of X-Plane 12 at Steam saying it is FSX?
Right. You know what? I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I made a video about this flight simulator 24 hours ago, saying that the new features they added were good. Something I haven't done yet in that video, I haven't done that either, is compare it to Microsoft. I mean, I haven't done it properly apparently because this isn't great. Yeah, I mean,
Zeno
okay.
donated
Again,
$2. London City.
yeah, LCI. Let's go. Why? I mean, you know, that's Laminar Research. They are truly in a rabbit hole, right? Because something that Microsoft has is again their own Bing satellite scenery, right? Didn't have to pay a dime for their scenery, and got loads of millions of dollars just to build that cloud network that we all use to play the Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? Where you download the scenery live, of course, right? That is infrastructure that can't be a thing on X-Plane. X-Plane doesn't have enough money for it. Definitely, I'm pretty
Faustino
sure.
donated $2. I feel like paying that much for a last-gen game is not worth it. Even if not so realistic, I would rather play MFS.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's all about being easy. Microsoft Flight Simulator is such an easy flight simulator, right? You can live long without having to install any add-on. Oh, is this London City? London City, everybody. Oh, look at this. We've got, you know what old London City looks like in real life. Look at this. Check this out. I'm talking London City Airport. What it did. Right, what they did was they kind of confused the trees for water. Other way around. So that is not looking
Flightboy01 donated $2. Hey Swiss, could you load into KMM and have you thought of being on the Blue Sprints, XP72 and Blue Games? Do it.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, again, Microsoft has Memphis.
Henry donated £1 and
How you doing,
79
Henry?
pence.
I don't know, man.
This looks like MSFS 2020 without Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I remember, I remember making a video about MSFS without Wi-Fi. And it looks similar. The thing that makes such a difference, always, right? This is, by the way, what Microsoft Flight Simulator looks without Wi-Fi. something that always makes a big difference, everybody, is satellite scenery. After all, right, real pictures, not this photogen trash thing that we have here. I mean, okay, this looks nice. This shot looks nice right here because we can only see the high resolution runway. But if you go like outside,
Zeno donated $2. Apparently the water turned into trees.
Right. I mean, I don't know, man. The base is beautiful and all that, but we cannot go on without any satellite. And that's like a big problem because, I mean, I understand Microsoft for not being able to add it because financially, I don't even want to, like, I remember, that's like a thing, why I'm always referring to it. I remember Infinite Flight had a similar thing, right? You know, back in 2017, they introduced global flying, right? And they had to buy a bunch of satellite scenery, and it wasn't even high resolution. And they talked about it being such a big investment, the whole satellite having to be bought, and like the whole streaming, the whole thing, that's such a big thing. And it was so expensive, but might have just turned out to be lucrative, but right? And I mean, consider doing that instead of mobile and being a little bit shit quality, make it good quality. Right, and then you're in for a treat. I mean, Jesus Christ. All right, let's take off. Or so, do we have another location? What else do you guys want to see? Maybe some short runways or something interesting, you guys. Chicago. Why? Why Chicago? Which one even? Which one of the 1,000 Chicagos? Yeah, I mean, this shot looks nice. This is a nice sim, and like I can only imagine how nice this flight simulator will look with like some proper Orbex installed. But everybody, Orbex costs like $60, right, for a small region. So that's the flight simulator cost. By the way, that's how the Microsoft flight simulator costs. Right, so that's not really an option, is it? Right, okay, Tanner, let's go to San Diego. All right. My God, it's a bit. Again, it's not the flight simulator being rushed. It's just preliminary research not having the resources to add satellite. Can anyone like maybe let's ask like who could we ask? Who's the CEO of Virgin again? I'm not talking about this guy. Richard fucking Branson, that's what I mean. Jesus Christ.
Barney's 32.90 donated $3. Go
Okay.
to Brussels or Charleroi, smile.
Right. Yeah, Brussels. We could do that later as well. But look at this, by the way. This is. I mean, when you go closer to like buildings and cities, it doesn't look half bad. Especially San Diego, they've done a pretty alright job, but it's only alright, right? It's not 2022 alright. You know what I mean? Oh man. I don't know, man. This is it's a bit. It's a bit. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really expect more. I never expected Microsoft to add any satellite scenery, which again is a big difference. We're missing out. That is for sure, everybody. That is great. So yeah, that's all I can say. Pretty much. That's San Diego for you. That's oh, is it that green in the middle of the city? Is it like that? And we've got this weird photogen of the
Zeno
desert.
donated $2.
Green to desert.
Sustiego, skull.
Sustiego, that's another idea. Yes, it's not too great. Oh, we've got an aircraft carrier. Oh, they have redesigned those, haven't they? I remember them saying they have redesigned their aircraft carriers. Dude, I'm so going to milk the flight simulator now. There's so many new things they have added. With the exception, of course. Ooh. I mean, of satellite, by the way, to end that sentence. But by the way, carry cat shot bow. Waste center, waste port. Wow, we've got a few more. Okay, this is a bit advanced here. Check this out. Got a few places to be spawned into for a carrier cat shot. I mean, okay, you guys are gonna have an interesting preview here of the carrier, right? I'm probably gonna check that out in a video in a few days, right? There's probably gonna be an X-Plane video every few days, or every day, every hour there will be. Okay, all right, yeah, they've redesigned it. It's a bit empty, isn't it? There's no other plane on here. Why? But is it redesigned? It is. Wait, we got the American flag here. Why does it look a bit like worse and lonelier? It looks more miserable then. All right, let's take off. Repair. Come on. Full power and release brakes to launch. Aha, because we've got several catapult positions. All right, pretty realistic. Do we have... Oh, we even have arrestor cables here. Okay, that's nice. All right, take off. Yes! Yes! Check this out. Totally not bad at all. That's gone pretty well. Yeah, that is X-Plane. That's X-Plane 12 for you. I mean, that's pretty much all. That's been my first stream here. Everybody on board the A330. I'm kind of sad I couldn't fly this plane properly in today's stream. We're gonna do an interesting stream tomorrow with X-Plane 12 with a new add-on plane that came out. I'm gonna make a video about it tomorrow. And at some new airports, some interesting ones. This was just a bit of a testing, everybody. What do you guys think? Live opinion of the FSX 2.0 X-Plane 12. No, but really, thank you so much, everybody, for watching this. I gotta go to bed now. Thank you so much. There's been lots of viewers, like 1,000 viewers all the time. So I very much appreciate this. I mean, it's a lot of good news, interesting news. I mean, not good news, but breaking news. That's gonna go well. So, yeah, guys. Thank you
Zeno
so much for
$2. X-Plane will be as realistic as MSFS 2020 and 2030.
It might never be. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Watching this. I'll see you guys tomorrow, as always.